not nothing shit that you can be a part of. Okay, Tro?
What are you?
Out of your fucking league.
He said to basically he said to mind your fucking business.
Fuck Steven.
Facts.
Hey.
Did Wade retire?
I think he got one more year left in the way.
But is he gonna?
Wade's not gonna go out quietly.
Is he gonna come off the bench for Miami?
Yeah, he's fine with that.
He
He
said
had
he's
no
fine
problem
with
with
that.
that. He was still getting like 25 minutes.
We all know he's still the top dog in that team.
Hey, you watched that playoffs. Wade was giving out buckets.
Yeah,
It's not the season that's gonna hold Wade back. It's more does he want to go through like the getting
grind.
ready for the season, like getting your body right again.
Hey, if I got
training
Gabrielle
camp.
at home, I played 15 seasons. I might go
What's
lay
she
down with
doing in
her.
this season?
I mean, he has nothing left to
She
prove
was saying some
if
wild
he does
stuff.
call it quits, but I feel like he wants to.
That's
get
why I
it
think
all.
LeBron's
Why
gonna-
you can't dunk when she made his legs weak.
That's why I think LeBron's going to LA because now he just got to set up his business stuff for after the league. After he in the league,
I think LeBron's gonna play for a while. I think LeBron wants to play with his son.
he said he can play if he do that for like what 5-6 more seasons. So he probably gonna sign like a 4-year contract, and then the year
I
his
could
son
just-
gets drafted, go play with his son for a year.
I could just see that shit. See that happening.
Son getting drafted by Cleveland too.
That's a number one pick.
Yeah, we'll see.
That's
That's
a
a lot
number
of
one
pressure.
pick.
That's a lot of
Come on now,
pressure.
NBA can set that up.
The number one pick. I
That's
think
a
they be
lot
doing a
of
lot of
pressure.
nonsense, just like some of these fouls that like PG. That was a foul. Against
Steven
Utah,
agreed.
that's a foul.
It was a foul.
That's a foul.
Come on.
It was, but
Because
I get why.
James Harden get that every rep.
They swallowed the whistle in crunch time.
I can see
But
you
I'm
can see
saying, James Harden get that
Harden doing
every
this a
rep,
lot,
bro.
and that's a foul.
That's a foul.
It's alright though. I mean, they missed like 18
And that was
shots before
that was like a
so.
crucial point in the game though that you have to come.
Why Russ think it's okay to shoot 19 threes in a playoff game?
43 shots is what he put up the whole game. So
Listen, that's cool. If you want to put up 43 shots, that's cool. But
And
your
then
game
19
is not 3-pointers.
but he was the only one hitting. Melo was
He
two.
wasn't even hitting
Did you
threes
hear
though.
what PG said?
Yeah, he said he was scared, but this has always been Russ's
PG
problem.
said he was scared.
No, PG was like he was hindering from Russ's game. He should have gave him more shots.
Not more threes though.
Oh
Like,
my god, he would have broke the field goal attempt. back in
no,
the
he out of all the active
40
players in the league right now, the top 3 highest field goal attempts in a game are all Russell Westbrook
Yeah,
in the
Jesus.
playoffs.
43, 39, and
Like
41.
36 or
As
something.
Yeah.
good, as great as a player I think he is, you're not winning a chip with him as your best player.
And the
I
problem
believe
is
you
Russ
could.
Russ
I
ain't
think
gonna
Russ,
let
you
nobody.
You can
I don't
win.
think nobody. Russ doesn't allow. He needs to play off the ball more, but he needs the ball in his hands.
That's like Russ is a dog.
No, he's
He is a
definitely a
dog.
dog, but
Yeah,
He
he's a
can
dog.
make
he
He
can
can
make-
win with a
From
dog.
sometimes
He
he
just
makes
with a
the
soft
worst
ass nigga
decisions
like
at the
KD.
worst time for your team, and I just don't agree with some of the stuff he does.
He doesn't do a lot of good stuff. He doesn't trust his teammates. Y'all, everybody cry for him to have help, and the team barely won more games.
they won one more game than last year. But I mean,
You said you want him to trust his teammate. Well, they don't give him a reason to trust. You see what they're shooting.
No, Russ just no.
So that's his problem that they're shooting 2 of 16.
No, what I'm saying is,
Three-
out of his
Melo
40,
not doing
out of
that?
his 19
hey,
shot
Melo in
threes,
5 games only had 2 assists, just to let y'all know.
That's Melo. Melo don't
Well,
give
we
us.
all know, man.
Melo's catch and shoot.
Melo don't care about
He
assists.
He wasn't catching shooting either.
I
He
wonder
was
what
catching
Melo's
bro.
career high in assists is probably like
7.
5.
It's 7.
7.
Jesus Christ, that
Yeah.
is awful.
But it's Melo though. It's not like he like LeBron. Like he said, he's a give me the ball, I'm gonna get a bucket. He did it for 14 seasons. I say 14 because this year he did 2.
At one point was the best scorer in the game.
And now it's cool.
And he only saw this conference.
Who's the
finals
best scorer in the game
once.
right now?
Who's the best scorer?
There's only one answer.
James Harden. James Harden's the best scorer in the game.
Right now, I have to agree because
James Harden's the best
he
scorer
been
in
getting
the game.
buckets. But if I had
I'm
to
going
pick
Kevin
one,
Durant.
if I had to pick a guy to go get me a bucket, I'm picking Kevin Durant.
Yeah,
but
he's
if
7
I had to
foot.
do-
He got a
if I'm
sniper.
talking about what happened these last 82 games, it's been Harden because nobody's been able.
You're
to
right, because he averaged like 30,
I like-
29 or something like that.
Only
But he also
reason-
doesn't have too many scores around him. You got Klay Thompson, Draymond. I mean, not Draymond, and Steph over there. You got to sacrifice a little more because he was what 3 years
Like I
ago.
said, I'd take him if I need a bucket.
So,
Only
It's,
reason
it's
it's
5
tough-
seconds left on the clock. Who getting the ball? Him or Harden?
KD's getting
KD.
hard, clear out.
Harden can get you a foul. Too.
Harden,
Right.
Harden gonna take a step back 3, and I like my
I'll go
chances
with
with
Durant.
Durant shooting over somebody.
Give me Harden.
I'm going with. I mean, Harden is kind of tough to argue against his scoring, but at the same time, half the time he gets half his points at the free throw
So if
line.
you at the park and in the last 2 picks, you taking Harden over KD?
Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with the 7.
Nah, ain't nobody stopping KD.
I'm
no
going with the
pickup
7
game.
Yeah, I'm not taking-
Nobody's stopping
Yeah.
Harden
Like,
either.
he's too
but-
soft.
So they cancel each other out.
Too soft. You don't like.
You don't like who? You don't like him because he
put-
went to Golden
he put
State.
the hands on you.
You don't. You a bitch.
You don't like him because he went to Golden State.
I mean, I wasn't the biggest fan of it either,
But that's not a reason to hinder him.
I ain't basing it off.
You
that.
said he's soft.
Off
Why
a
he's soft?
decision.
What
Why
you
he's soft
basing it
then?
off?
Why he's soft then?
Just in general, like if he was supposed to be that superstar, he let Russ take over that team.
No, Russ just doesn't listen to nobody.
No, he didn't say that. He was encouraging him every time in every press conference. I want Russ to take these shots. I want him to. Like,
But you supposed to say in the
Yeah,
press
what you
conference.
want-
That's
what you
like
gonna tell him, no shoot?
Yeah, that's like when they ask.
what did PG say? I'm supposed to take that shot.
That's because that's C.J. Miles.
It don't matter though.
You're Paul George. You're C.J.
It
Miles.
don't matter though.
No, you can't compare Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook
To
to Paul
CJ
George and
Miles.
CJ
I'm just saying though, it's detrimental to the team to speak up
But,
anyway, regardless of.
I'm
any
saying that's
situation.
like when they ask Paul George,
Yeah,
"Are
you
you going
put
to be
your
here
teammate
next
down,
year?"
but
You're not going
at
to
the
say,
end of the
"No,
day,
I'm thinking about leaving in the
You're a
middle of the season."
superstar, but you're a superstar, and you're the
That's
one
another superstar.
I'm saying though, but you're the one that they said is supposed to be that leader and be that guy there. You're sitting and taking a second role.
No.
Whoa,
This is
we
the
see
thing.
when
Russ does. There's nobody in the league you compare with Russ, and Russ would pass off to. There's nobody. Maybe LeBron. Maybe.
I don't think he's doing that. I don't think
Russ
he's
is
doing
not
that.
passing up for nobody.
saying,
He's not changing his game for no player.
All the thing
He
is,
didn't
Durant-
got hard. He didn't try to get all a little tough when he got with Golden State when he has extra help. That's me.
One other thing with
I think
him,
he was the same way. He
No,
just had no
no,
reason to show.
no.
Also, Durant's the type of player who's like he doesn't want to take the shot. It's whoever's open, whoever has the better shot. That's his motto. Not, oh, just give me the ball. I'm about to chuck a 50-footer with 3 people in my face. He wants a smart shot.
You taking shots at Russ?
Russ
You're
do
taking
take
shots at
dumb
Russ.
shots
Russ
all the
takes
time.
terrible
You're taking shots at Russ.
most of the time.
But still, you got
Sometimes
you're a
Russ hits
superstar.
him. I'll give
You
him
gotta
that.
know.
Other times he makes bad. He takes bad
19
shots.
threes for somebody who's not a 3-point shooter is ridiculous.
Well, that I don't have no. That's on some other level. I'm just saying that in general.
I mean, I can't fault him for taking 43 shots when everybody else is broke, but damn, 43 shots.
Come on, now, y'all see their bench. Oh,
They only got 3
God.
scorers on that team anyway. Who else you think gonna put up shots? Brewer?
But this is the thing though, just because like they're not adequate guys, like you can still find ways to create shots for them.
Okay,
Like, if you look at Golden
but
State's bench-
like Brewer, not Brewer, Robinson, when he's on the court, do you really want him shooting the ball?
No,
when
but
he's
you could
shooting,
set
it's
up
on-
plays like alley-oops for him. Like they had a play with Russ where there's always a backdoor alley-oop for him. Like you could set up plays for guys to put
But
them
we
in a
can't do
great
that.
position.
We can't do that
That's not
10
easy.
times.
That's
We
not
can only
No,
do
I'm
that
not
about 4 or
saying.
5 times a
I'm not
game.
saying. Yeah, that's enough. That's all you gotta do. Like
Okay, but listen,
Abrina's a
he take
great
that-
shooter,
He
and
take
they
that
never
4
set
or
him
5.
up.
He take that 4 or 5 times. Russ is still shooting 39 shots a game.
That's what I'm saying. That's a problem. You have to set up a system.
I
There's
think
no
Russ is
system
like,
there.
I think Russ is the opposite of Harden. Like when Harden went to Houston, he became a point guard, but instead of the 2, I think if Russ went somewhere else and moved to the 2, he would be better off.
He ain't moving.
He ain't moving.
I know he's not, but I'm saying I think it would be better off for him. Just like we all agree, I hope that it would be better for OKC if Melo came off the bench.
That's that.
Would it be better for OKC?
If they could get a decent like stretch 3-and-D type of 4, then it could maybe work. But Melo's probably not allowing that.
Yeah, Melo's cooked. He's washed.
So
right now.
OKC's cooked because he's opting into that contract.
28
Yeah,
million.
you better.
We knew that.
If you don't take that, you dumb. He is dumb.
They're
If he
cooked
does-
if they lose
can I
PG.
got a question for real. Is Billy Donovan that good of a coach? Is he
College
trying to
wise-
get him out?
College-wise, yes.
But he only
Yeah,
played
no.
2 years, right? Is it time to give him one more chance?
He's not that good of a coach, but they had Scott Brooks there too, and
Same
Man, I ain't blaming that on Billy.
No, I'm not saying.
What you say?
I ain't blaming it on Billy Donovan.
No, I didn't say blame it on him. I just never seen him make an adjustment.
What is he gonna adjust?
I just think he needs to set up a system. What's their offense? Their offense is 1-4 pick and roll.
But I'm saying though, what is he gonna adjust? Like
Create a system. What do you mean? A movement.
at the end of the day, they gotta get him a bench. Just like it's like the Timberwolves. Like we don't have a system, right?
Even if we
Like,
had a
That's
bench,
not true.
is Tibbs going
That's not true.
Is
We
Tibbs
don't have
going to
what's our
play him?
system?
No, I'm saying you can set up a system and have a bad bench. The Spurs, let's look at the Spurs bench.
No, Spurs move the ball.
That's a system.
But I'm saying,
That's their
I'm saying
system.
though, but that's been them forever. Like them guys are shot makers. Them people that are on their bench do not make shots. Come on now.
Who on the Spurs bench gets buckets besides Rudy Gay?
Who
They
all
have
the people that they shoot. All the people on the bench shoot.
this. Abrina, I keep trying to tell you they have
Abrines-
shooters.
Okay,
Abrines
Brees the only
can
one
shoot.
shooting. Who else is shooting? Who else is shooting?
Pat Patterson's decent.
Pat Patterson
Oh,
can
he
shoot
is
too.
broke. He's been
Grant?
broke. He's been broke.
No, Grant can't
Come on.
shoot. Grant is buns. Let me tell you. I'm looking at the camera right now. Jeremy Grant is buns.
Come on, man.
He's not
He's the-
buns.
He's
Abrines,
buns.
Come on now, Patterson. He's washed.
No.
He's a decent
He's
shooter.
washed.
I'm not saying you
Look
can
at his
depend on
stats. This shit washed. He hasn't made
You
that
know,
wild.
That's because he didn't play.
And what my point is that you lost. If you're that good of a shooter, you're contributing to the team. You'll be playing.
But
not
I
if
mean-
you're not getting consistent minutes and consistent
Man,
looks.
you
you're
gotta
not
be
gonna
ready.
shoot that
At the
good.
end of the day, you gotta be ready to play.
That's not true.
You gotta be
That's
ready to
not
play
true.
in the NBA.
That's not true.
That's what
if you play
step up
ball,
to.
you know, like
If you're not playing and you have the opportunity to step up, you better go out there and get your money. Then what are you here for if you're not gonna be ready?
nah, you're confusing effort with actual shooting. Like
What I'm saying, though,
you could be
and-
ready, but
so-
if you're not used to getting the same looks you always got,
so
you're
you're
not
never gonna
shoot
be
good.
ready. So if you don't get enough time, you're not gonna be ready to go out there and ball. You're not just.
I think it's like if you miss a month and a half for the
I'm just
season,
saying.
you ain't gonna come back and drop 40 if you're not a superstar. If you're not Braun, Russ,
It's a rhythm thing.
Man,
It's all rhythm
at the end of
thing.
the
if you're a role player, just a
I'm saying
rant.
though, but you're always supposed to wait for your chance. If you're not ready for that chance to capture that moment, then you're not gonna ever get a chance.
All I'm saying is that last year people cried for Russ to have help. He got help this year, and now we're crying for him to get more help. That's it. That's a fact.
Well, I'm not crying for getting more. I'm just
I
saying
think
that
he just
the
need
bench
more
trash.
help from them two players. 2
the
for
other
16
people,
from
the
PG.
sidekicks were missing. He
But
was
this is
broke.
the thing though. Paul George played bad. He picked the worst time to play bad in that last game.
I'm saying though,
But the
Paul
whole
George-
series, Russ was getting outplayed by Ricky Rubio. Let's call a spade a spade.
I'm saying he was, but I'm saying though,
There's not. He was.
I'm saying though, at the end of the
that's a
day,
fact.
they all were shooting bad. Like at the end of the day, it was a bad series. Like it was not a good matchup for them. As in, that was a whole complete team that they were playing. It was a bad matchup. There were 3 people versus a whole complete team that were playing good at.
I would say on the Jazz, they only have one consistent bucket getter.
That's
And
it.
Donovan Mitchell.
That's it.
Donovan Mitchell for rookie
And
of the
on
year.
paper, Ricky Rubio should never outplay a superstar point guard.
Donovan Mitchell for rookie of the year.
I'm going with Ben Simmons, or if they, I think they deserve Cole because they both.
I just
push their team
asked. I don't know
right
who I don't know. I don't like that rule where you can be a rookie and then get hurt and now you're out. But I mean, at the end of the day, does it really matter? That's the
I
rule.
mean, I'm not a fan either, but I'm going Cole for both of them. And the fact
Cole?
Donovan
I'll
Mitchell.
go Cole.
Cole MVP. I mean,
Another
Even though
reason-
it's already been voted,
Another
the playoff
reason-
series just showed me.
I mean, if I had to pick one, I'm going Ben Simmons.
Nah.
you going
Yeah, but
Donovan
you
Mitchell?
can't you can't base off the playoffs.
I know it's already
Yeah.
been voted, but I'm just saying though, like you think, man, just what he
I'm
showed.
just saying, Don Mitchell's legit. That's
Yeah.
all I'm gonna say. He's
Yeah.
legit.
I'm going with Ben because at one point they were 25 and 25 and lost in B for the last 3 weeks, and Ben Simmons carried them to a 3 seed, and they won more games than the Jazz.
Ben Simmons about to.
Yeah, they're
In the
Yeah.
East. They're in the East. They're in the East.
In the
He
East.
still had a better record. They play everybody at least twice.
I'm saying it's in the East.
Yeah,
They play
No,
everybody
but
at
they
least
were
twice.
washing.
But he carried that team without Embiid down during the home run stretch.
But
You got to give him that.
I wouldn't say he carried them because JJ was
But-
the one that was leading.
Well,
them.
I think he got more. I
don't
think
do that.
I think-
JJ was scoring.
But I'm saying though,
I
how
think
does
he got-
JJ get set
I'm
up?
saying though, all of them, they have a lot of good shooters. I'm not gonna say he carried them by they had a lot of good
But
shooters.
at the end of the day,
He was the engine
that
behind it.
I'm
offense
saying
runs through Ben
Donovan
Simmons.
Mitchell took Utah over the top. Like he was just out there just.
And they
grabbing.
lost Gordon Hayward, Rodney Hood, and
Another reason I feel people
Joe
pick
Johnson.
Donovan Mitchell is because his team doesn't have the sexy appeal that.
No,
Philly
it ain't
kinda
that.
has.
It's just his play on his own. His play on his own.
Well,
Like
they're currently
I'm
getting
going.
washed by.
I'm gonna pick the player that
25.
averaged 16 points, 8 boards, 8 assists, almost 2
he
steals,
had-
and 2 blocks.
He had the ball in his hand more than him.
And Donovan Mitchell has the ball in his hands a lot,
Not as much
Rubio's
as
the PG,
Ben Simmons.
but Donovan Mitchell still gets the ball.
But Ben Simmons has more responsibility. That's why I'm giving it to Simmons. He has more responsibilities.
A point
Donovan
guard-
Mitchell, his job is to go out and get a bucket. That's his job. He did
He
it.
led that team.
He did it. But Ben Simmons has more responsibilities, and he's had to do way more for Philly.
I don't know. I expected that from
Ben Simmons.
Ben Simmons.
I ain't expect.
Well, who
that.
expects
I ain't
Ben
expect
Simmons
that.
to lead them to
I
50
ain't
wins
expect
this
this.
season?
I wouldn't say
He didn't do it by himself, but he had
now.
Embiid.
That's just
And
too
that's-
much.
that's
He ain't leading by himself.
that's
You can't
people-
put it on there.
He had Embiid, but Embiid wasn't there.
I'm just not saying I ain't expecting to impact the game.
But I'm
much,
saying
but-
people say that Embiid's the best big in the game, so it wasn't like he did it by
I
himself.
don't think he's the best big, but he's one of them.
I don't know.
Who's the best big?
If
Cousins.
he's
I'm
You
healthy,
gonna
going
Donovan
Cousins?
Mitchell, but I ain't gonna say that Ben Simmons is still.
You going Cousins the best big in the league?
Davis.
I'm going with Boogie.
Oh, Anthony Davis.
And Davis, hands down.
Okay.
You think Boogie better than Anthony
Boogie,
Davis?
Boogie better?
He's a
What?
better, he's just as good of a rebounder.
What?
He's just as good of a scorer.
What?
He's a better passer. And when he wants to play D, he
Nah,
plays
see,
D.
that's where he lost me. He lost me.
Hey, look.
Not that when
hey,
he wants
look.
to play D stuff, he can. Nah, I'm
He's
not
still
here
getting
for that.
blocked
I'm not here for
regardless.
that.
AD
But
showed
blocks
his
don't mean you're a
worth.
good defender.
I don't
top
mean it, but
five
I'm saying
player
the
this year
stats
potentially.
match.
Who's the top 5 player? Which you said what? You said
I would say top 5 at least for me.
no, I'm saying that's what you said. You said Anthony Davis showed he was, and we ain't been saying this for years that he was a top 5 player.
Nah, I ain't
people's
had
opinion. I know
No,
some
let's
people.
not
I ain't had-
Najee might love this too much.
I just didn't think he had to be healthy a whole year to really show me consistently. And this year, after Boogie got hurt, and he
Hey, are they both the same position? Is one a center and one's a power forward? Or they both
it's
centers?
just the same.
They're the same.
They the same.
So they both centers?
They're both big men.
So that's no. The only reason I asked, I was gonna say, is he the best center? He's the best power forward.
I guess if you want to
If you
classify
say
it like
that, I'll
Oh,
say
they're the
yeah.
same position.
But if we're just saying big man in general, give me Anthony Davis 10 times out of 10 over Boogie. It's not close.
I like that attitude.
Yeah,
That's the
why
problem. You like
that's
that.
why
You
you
like
like
that
Russ.
attitude.
You like that's why you with Russ all the time.
That's a fact. Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I'm cool
But,
on that.
like,
The only
Steve-
AD's biggest problem is he's soft.
Like Steve referred to,
He get hurt too much.
what's really a big man today? Every big's on the perimeter handling the pill.
There's only one big man in the league.
And that's basically Hassan Whiteside off the
Exactly.
top of my head.
That's not
He's getting the boot out of
These
Southeast.
cheeks.
Hey, but
That's
that's
what
the
it
only.
Hey, they screwed him out that series.
He
though.
might not be the best big man, but he's the only big man in the NBA.
Hey,
Every
the
other big
series
man
didn't
wants to
put a good
shoot.
light on him. They screwed him.
Nah, he's cheeks. He wasn't even no effort.
How you gonna give effort with 4 minutes every? You go in for 4 minutes. Come
What did you just talk
You
about?
gotta
You gotta
be
be
ready.
ready. He was
Okay,
not.
alright, listen.
Fam, I watched him set a pick on nobody.
And it's,
Hey, listen.
it's not
you-
like.
if you run up and down the court 17 times, don't touch the ball. You gonna?
But
get all
that
your
he
arm on
don't.
the
He's
board?
not. He's not supposed to touch the ball. Like they don't run plays for him to get in the post and do anything. He's supposed to do the hustle plays and play D.
Rebound
He's
and
not
putbacks.
Draymond
Yeah.
Green.
He's a rebound, putbacks,
He's not
alley-oop
even supposed,
guy.
like all that. You're a hustle player. You're supposed to just affect the game like with your defensive. And
So
your
y'all, so they
energy.
paid him. How much they paying him?
They gave
70?
him almost $100 million.
So y'all paying him $100 million to sit screens and
Absolutely.
go catch a ball.
Against and he's not doing it against Embiid. If this was another team, like
Think
if this was
about
a
it, DeAndre
Bucks,
Jordan.
if this was a Bucks,
DeAndre Jordan's getting $100 million.
96.
He had. He could
96.
have 100.
Are you for real?
He's getting 96
He
million.
getting paid.
yeah, oh yeah, his contract better be.
He just he also took 1 year less. But otherwise,
Remember he left.
If he would have took that
he
max deal,
declined-
he was getting
declined
100.
that Dallas
The
one.
Clippers are paying him 96.
They were.
They were, but he about to opt out.
He about to get 100. He gonna touch 100 M's this year.
Yeah.
Oh well, he's not coming here. Forget the theory I thought about coming to Minnesota. He ain't.
Absolutely.
100. DeAndre Jordan.